Alright, here we go. So, somebody read the directions for tonight's homework.
Simplify each expression.
Anything else?
No.
Alright, so let's follow the same directions for the notes. Okay, it says find the excluded value, but let's forget about that. So all we're going to do is simplify. We're going to ignore the excluded value. But real quick, what's the excluded value for this one? 0 and positive 8 over 3. Okay. So all you got to do is look at the denominator for excluded values. Okay, now. So we're going to factor. So the first one, if you don't have an exponent higher than 1, then you don't have to factor, probably. And especially if you don't have a number everywhere. So I'm just going to copy the first one because nothing's happening there. But I'm going to factor the numerator of the second fraction. What goes into both those terms? 7. And there's a variable in common, p. All right. So 21 divided by 7 is 3. If I take a p out of p squared, it leaves a p. Minus 56 divided by 7 is minus 8. And if I take a p out of a p, there's no p left over. Denominator is 3p minus 8. What's up with who?
This is really confusing.
All I did was factor the second numerator.
Is that it?
No. What part's confusing?
It's got numbers.
It's a math class. I haven't really done anything other than factor out a common.
I got it.
Alright. If you want me to just pause and let your brain absorb stuff, I can do that too.
Okay, word.
And that I understand. Because sometimes, I get it. Alright. Now, so what I'm going to do is cancel. And you can cancel as long as you got 1 in the numerator and 1 in the denominator. And it only works for multiplication. You can't do it for addition. You can't do it for subtraction. You can't do it for division. You can't do it for equal signs. It's only for multiplication you can do this kind of reduction. Okay? So 3p minus 8 cancels with 3p minus 8. 7p cancels with 7p. So what's left?
P minus 7.
Final answer, p minus 7.
What'd you say cancels again?
The 7p's cancel with each other because one's on top, one's on the bottom. 3p minus 8 cancels 3p minus 8.
The values are 0 and
8/3. Right, Lincoln? Ready. Going on to D. All right. First thing I'm going to do is factor out the common factors. I'm going to take out the common factors. So in all three of these, 3, 6, and 45, a 3 goes into it. So I'm going to take out a 3 in the first numerator. The first denominator has a common factor of 5p. Okay? The second numerator does not have anything in common. The second denominator, does it have anything in common? 3. So I'm going to take a 3 out. So it's 5p squared plus 14p.
You take out a P, right?
The 9 doesn't have a p, so I can't take a p out. So I'm going to pause, let your brain catch up. I'm safe, Joe.
Just looking out for you.
We're good? Alright. Now we got to factor these trinomials. Right? I got 2 trinomials I got to factor. If you're lazy like me, you want to start canceling now. What can I cancel if I wanted to? The 3s. That's about it. Alright, so some people said 5, but here's the problem with 5. So if I had a plain old 5 up here, right? Like I had parentheses and a 5 outside, then I could cancel the 5. But this 5p minus 1, they're actually still together. So you cannot cancel these two 5p's. Okay? Remember, I said you can cancel only across multiplication. It cannot be part of that minus sign here. So you cannot cancel that. Alright, so only the 3's can cancel. Now let's continue. So factoring that, p squared minus 2p minus 15, that's going to be p minus 5, p plus 3. Negative. So what are the factors of negative 15 that combine to make negative 2? That will be negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Okay?
I say the same thing about you.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm going to factor this one over here. That one requires the Lizzie method, so I'm going to put. I will reveal this again in a minute. Let me do the Lizzie method over here. So, 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. Combined to make 14. That's positive 15 and negative 1. And when you factor this,
What's that same thing? Below the
negative 15. Alright, so now, why is that so close?
Wait, what does it say on the bottom? 24 or 74?
14.
Oh.
It's the middle number. Alright, so using Lizzie method, that turns into P plus 15 over 5 and P minus 1 over 5. I can't see. I can't see with or without my glasses.
15 over 5 can be reduced, right?
Yes, good job. Alright, so I'm copying the numerator. Now I'm going to work out the correct version of this denominator. So like Tucker said, the 15 over 5 can be reduced, so it's P plus 3. The 1/5 cannot reduce, so what happens is the 5 comes forward. Now we're going to do some reducing.
Oh my gosh, I'm not done. I ran out of room.
So now it's going to be 1 over p plus 3.
What happened to the 5p?
Can it cancel out?
Wait, no, sorry.
Alright, ready? We're going to... Ready? Alright. So p minus 5 cancels p minus 5. P plus 3 cancels p plus 3.
5p minus 1.
5p minus 1 cancels 5p minus 1. Wait, what did you say, Cameron? Okay, so remember, if there's nothing left...
1 over 5p.
Yeah. All right. When there's nothing left in the numerator, it's 1. And what's left in the denominator is 5p. Exactly. That's the answer.
And then what's the excluded value?
Excluded values are 0, 5, negative 3, and 1/5.
0.
0 for the p, 5 for p minus 5, negative 3 for p plus 3, and 1/5 for 5p minus 1. Right, Lincoln?
Right.
That wasn't me.
I know. I thought, hey, it's something. I can do something.
What's up?
Alright, ready?
I said,
Example E. Example E. Now, this is division. This is division. Okay? So be careful here. Now, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and factor as we go along. So what's the common factor between 30 and 90? 30. So I'm going to take a 30 out. So that's going to leave me x plus 3 over x minus 6. Now, do you remember what happens when you have division with fractions? You multiply by the reciprocal.
That'd be 1.
1 over 3x plus 9, but I went ahead and factored out the 3. It's 1 over 3x plus 9, but I factored out the 3. Uh-huh, you can cancel that x plus 3. Can I reduce anything else?
Yes.
How about the 30 and the 3?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so 3 goes into 30 how many times?
10.
10. Alright. So final answer is what?
1 over x.
1 over x minus 6.
Alright, good job.
Who's that? Lily. What's up?
Took a nap there.
What
Huh?
about the 1?
What's 10 times 1?
Hello,
10. Oh, my bad.
Jump on those easy ones.
I
I did something like that. Ooh. That's my turn.
I'm so weak.
At first I thought I messed up.
Why does it say what?
Everybody pipe it up.
Let me give you a shot.
What's 10 times 1?
Is there a number that no matter if you add or like any number, add, subtracted, multiplied, divided by 1 is still the same number?
1?
If you add, it's 2.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, do all the properties on it? I don't know.
I don't think there is.
0?
Let off in his arm.
But you can't divide 0 by 0.
Oh, that's
So you can add, subtract, multiply, but not divide.
I'm like, that's the elbow me in the face.
But 0 divided by 0 is 0, right?
No, it's undefined.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. F.
That's a big man.
Okay. Let's factor out a 12. 4. Yeah. Factor out an 18. Multiply by the reciprocal. So the 7r plus 3 goes into the numerator. And the denominator is 7r plus 3 times r plus 10. By the way, for some of you wondering how I do it so fast, this is what I do. What's 7 times 10?
70.
Plus 3.
73.
That's what it is. Right? I was taught that way. But it does require that you have a good number sense. Okay. What can I reduce?
7r plus 3.
7r plus 3. Anything else?
4 minus r and r minus 4.
Okay. If I reduce these two, does anything get left behind when I reduce those two?
It's a negative.
A negative sign. So when I cancel something that look alike except for the signs, it's going to leave a negative sign. So I'm going to put the negative one up there. Anything else reduce? Tucker, anything else reduce?
12 and 18.
Yeah, what goes into both of those?
6.
6. So divide 12 by 6, I get 2. 18 divided by 6 is 3. By the way, though, if you first thought 2, that's not a bad thing. Just divide by 2 and go, oh, wait, there's something else that goes into that.
Right.
Okay, so nothing wrong with starting with 2.
You said 6.
Yeah, 6 goes into 12 and 18. All right, Luke, what's left? What's my final answer going to be?
2 over 3. No. Shut. Maybe you got me confused.
Yeah, you just confused him with the wrong answer. Well,
R plus 10.
Is it 2 minus 3 over?
That's the only thing not crossed out.
It's 1 over 3 and r plus 10.
okay. So you have to combine these two. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. You still have a 3, and you have an r plus 10.
So
That's the final answer.
So technically,
Well,
I have the 2 and the 3 right, just not the rest of the 3.
Right. Do you think you're going to get credit for just having part of an answer?
No.
Get a little point.
Maybe a little point.
Little point.
Congratulations on getting a little point.
That's the Charlie.
All right, ready?
That one is. Well, there's more.
Yeah, the back.
In the bed.
That doesn't look fun.
It's not. It's fractions within fractions.
Can we do it tomorrow?
No, let's do it now. All right.
No.
Number 9 or A. Okay. We're continuing. There's only 2 problems left. And we got 10 minutes.
It looks like they take about 30 minutes.
Okay, no. It won't even take 10 minutes. All right, here we go.
It looks like it's gonna take more than
Then I'll go fast. How's that? So what you got is x squared plus 3x over x squared plus x minus 12. What you're going to do is you're going to multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator. So you're going to have 3x minus 9 over x squared minus 9 in the denominator. I'm sorry, in the second fraction. All you did was take the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. You took the reciprocal of the bottom fraction and you can change it to multiplication.
This is insane.
This is just another way to write divided by.
Oh, I see. I see what you did there.
So it only has one more step than the other problems we just did.
So weak.
Actually, it's the same number of steps. Now you factor. So it's x times x plus 3, x plus 4, x minus 3, 3 times x minus 3, x minus 3, x plus 3.
This is very unnecessary.
Everybody lit piping up.
Bro.
What cancels?
The 3s, and there are way too many 3s.
Right? X minus 3 cancels.
Or what about the other x minus 3 at the bottom?
X plus 3 cancels. Anything else? Okay, but I've already used x minus 3 once, so I can't use it twice.
X plus 4.
There's nothing for x plus 4 to cancel with.
That's kind of like
X and 3.
you have a buddy so you can go on the outside.
Yeah. You have to have a matching pair to cancel. So, I'm going to put the 3 and the x together, so it's 3x,
Go fish.
Never heard that before?
and then x plus 4x minus 3.
Go outside of that.
Now, you do not have to multiply it out. I will take this as an answer. You do not have to multiply that out.
Perfect.
You might have a future teacher who will require you to multiply it out, but I'm not that teacher. What?
It was Mary. No, it hurts.
Okay, last example. Last example.
How did you hear that, bro?
Remember, this mic picks up everything.
Oh. Well, I sent it to him. Because you know what?
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording. Alright, see the blinking red? Dude, put your shirt down.
Wanna see my baby?
Alright, so the denominator doesn't look like a fraction, but you're going to make it a fraction. So you're going to make it 1 over 6x squared plus 2x.
Wait, what question is this?
B. Next one. Go ahead and factor this. That's going to be 3x, x, minus 4 plus 1. X minus 4, x plus 4. Okay, I think I need to zoom out because it's, well, maybe not. What's the common factor between these two? That's right.
2.
It's 2x. All right. So it's 3x plus 1. All right. Canceling. What's canceling? 3x plus 1, 3x plus 1. What else?
X minus 4.
X minus 4, x minus 4. What's left in the numerator?
1 and
1. What's in the denominator?
X
All right, 2x and x plus 4. Final answer. Now I'm done.